to review the ministry's past activities and also to draw new plans of action. That is a way forward. Therefore, I urge you all to fully participate during the deliberations. I therefore welcome you all.
Being at the helm of the Ministry's Affairs, Momodu F.K. Koli, in delivering the keynote address, deliberated on numerous burning issues regarding the ministry, as well as the need for such a retreat.
This retreat, constant with clarion call of His Excellency the President, for all sectors at management level to touch base with strategic issues and challenges. This event will surely help us build strategic focuses and collectively among our numerous diverse sectors and units as we work together towards the realization of our mandate as enshrined in the Vision 2020, the Government Development Blueprint.
As part of the 3-day conclave, the Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Lands and Regional Government, Sehu Sanyang, presented an overview of the Strategic Plan 2011 to 2015, which also highlights the ministry's ongoing activities.
This is part of the Millennium Development Goals. I used to call it Goal 7, Target 4, which this Goal 7, Target 4, is calling for the reduction of slums in the developing countries to half them by 2015. It is in tandem with PAGE and it is in tandem with the Millennium Development Goals, which will end by 2015. So if you look at it, our PAGE is also linked to the Millennium Development Goals.
As a technician who is believed to be well grounded in the nitty-gritty of his ministry's operation, Minister Koli further delved into several salient issues as regards the proper upkeep of this very crucial ministry.
The importance of the integrated approach, both vertically and horizontally, for a key sector like ours, cannot be overemphasized. It is therefore important that, at a policy level, this retreat will be held regularly to help us take stock of the past and plan properly for the future challenges and deliverables.
Sanyang's presentation seemingly tackled many areas of concern which his ministry is currently trying to fix. This ranges from intersectoral collaborations to international cooperation.
Issue of intersectoral collaboration is very, very key in ensuring the efficient and smooth running of the Ministry for Lands and Regional Government. International cooperation, we also do that. You'll be surprised. We are a member of Shelter Africa, which is 45, comprising of 45 countries. The Gambia, we are a Class A shareholder. We are Shelter Africa, by the way, one of the ongoing activities is that they are trying to provide a line of credit for member countries.
The consultative retreat, as anticipated by its organizers and administrative consultants, was able to surface progress and stumbling blocks registered by the ministry in its entire engagements. Having engineered this crucial initiative, the ministry is aiming to use this retreat to work out ways of tackling challenges and constraints confronting the ministry, as well as build on the successes registered by the ministry. Modu Bajan, Grts.
We'll be back with news from outside the Gambia after this short break. Welcome back. In the Central African Republic, the leaders of the 7 parties that make up the Alliance of Democratic Forces have voiced their disappointment. This after the three candidates they nominated to fill the vacant position of Prime Minister failed to get the top post. The alliance forces, as we are in this CFI report, have refused to join the fledgling government.
Republic, 2 Muslims in the Castor neighborhood of Bangui were killed in a lynching and were burned by a mob.
The young people of this neighborhood saw the men here and they called out to them. The 2 men ran away. When they were caught, they were taken here and killed.
Every day, the Red Cross collects bodies in the streets of the city. This is the background to the new transition government's presentation of a new government. However, the Alliance of Democratic Transition Forces, the AFDT, has refused to join the government and is contesting the appointment of the new Prime Minister.
The AFDT has made a political decision not to join the government, but we do support the government's transition process. We are available to help with this great time of reconciliation in our country.
The decision was taken by leaders of 7 parties who make up the alliance. They say they regret that none of the 3 candidates they presented for the post of Prime Minister was accepted.
Tunisia's Constituent Assembly has passed the country's new constitution after months of political gridlock. Lawmakers reacted to the development, saying they have succeeded in carrying out a peaceful revolution. The new constitution contains provisions granting Tunisians freedoms they did not enjoy during the presidency of Zine El Abidine Ben Ali. Let's look at this report for more.
An historic moment for Tunisia, where the Arab Spring revolutions began. The head of state Monsef Marzouki, president of the National Assembly Mustafa Ben Jafar, and outgoing Prime Minister, the Islamist Ali Larayed, put their signatures on a new constitution for the country. The signing ceremony was carried out in the presence of deputies, members of government and foreign guests. It signifies the birth of a new basic law for Tunisia.
Yes, this constitution reflects like a mirror the image of a political and social class that is conscious, responsible and mature, and united around the most noble values and difficult challenges.
The Tunisian deputies expressed their joy over the signing of the new constitution. The national anthem was played seconds after the announcement that a vast majority of deputies voted in favor of the new constitution. The text was approved by 200 out of 216 deputies. It is a revolutionary document because it means that the country will be run by both a president and a head of government. The new fundamental law gives Islam a reduced position, and it introduces gender parity in all elected assemblies.
Our people succeeded in carrying out a peaceful revolution to the joy of the entire world. We succeeded in avoiding a civil war amongst us. We've arrived at a consensus.
We show that despite everything, the Tunisians are united. It's a message of unity and hope.
The adoption of the new fundamental law in Tunisia coincides with the formation of a new government. The Prime Minister Mehdi Joma will keep the current Interior Minister, who is close to the Islamists, in his team of 28 ministers. The members of the new team are expected to be approved by the Constituent National Assembly in a few days.
President of the United States of America is gearing up for his annual State of the Union address. On Tuesday, presidents used the speech to outline their plans for the year. Meanwhile, one of President Barack Obama's senior advisors said it would be full of optimism, but he indicates it could be rough for some federal officials as well. We have more on what we can expect in the CNN report.
This key midterm election year, I think you're going to be seeing President Obama make the case that his vision and the vision of congressional Democrats is the way to move forward. This is a speech that has been really months in the making. CNN has learned that before Thanksgiving, his aides first started working on this, and it really is a monumental task for President Obama tomorrow night, really trying to salvage his presidency. Obama's approval rating is slowly recovering, but he's still more unpopular than at any of his past State of the Union addresses, due in part to the botched rollout of his health care law. On Tuesday, he'll tout a new plan to narrow the gap between rich and poor.